It's a common fear among the plus size community, and it's absolutely unacceptable.
You know what should be a common fear to y'all? Heart disease, diabetes, any other health condition is more scary than you not being able to go fly somewhere. Like, what in the hell?
Subscribe to this channel in case you are watching this channel and you have not subscribed.
Welcome back to the comment section. I'm Brett Cooper. Not only do we have an attention problem in this society, like people who just need attention all the time, we also have an entitlement problem in this society. And the two obviously go hand in hand. And I'm about to show you one of the most entitled people I have ever seen on the internet. Before we get into that story though, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to this channel if you have not already, ring that notification bell so that you never miss a comment section or off the clock upload. Alrighty, so let's take it back to last year. We gotta have a little backstory. I'm gonna show you a TikTok that blew up and got 16.5 million views when it was posted. You're gonna see where this is going.
Things that plus-size travelers hate.
I've been seeing this shit going around on Twitter.
When the tray table can't come down. Worrying about asking for a seatbelt extender. Having little to no room to move. Narrow aisles and bulkhead seats. Tiny airplane bathrooms. Worrying you're going to break the toilet. Getting pat down because you're fat. Tiny
What?
airport chairs with
Bro, what? Doesn't everybody get pat down?
armrests.
No comment. That's it. That's all, guys. And I say this with a lot of empathy because obviously, you know, people have feelings and, you know, life is hard regardless. But if you're embarrassed and you're worried about breaking a toilet in public, that's not on the bathroom construction workers and the toilet manufacturers to make it stronger. There's some...
The fuck are you talking about? These toilets need to be made out of titanium. They need to be made out of the strongest material, the diamond. Make these toilets out of fucking diamond or else y'all don't give a fuck about society. You are inhumane as hell unless you make your toilet diamond, you inconsiderate sack of shit. Do you not see that I weigh 733 pounds? Like, what in the fuck is wrong with you? Have some consideration and make my seat out of diamond, damn it.
thing you could do to fix that. And obviously I empathize because nobody wants to be embarrassed, but also I kind of struggle to do that because it's your fault. Your life is your fault. All right, anyway,
Oh, God.
that's... I could just end the episode there and, like, we can all move on. Okay, that was fun. And those people are crazy. Oh, we're not going to. The
I'm
comments
about to say, what the
were
hell?
not positive. And obviously, she turned them off after a few days, like basically everybody does. But her platform grew immensely after that video. And she did, 4 parts of that same series. And she, posts a lot of, like, outfit videos and, struggles of being fat. She travels a lot with her partner, who's non-binary. So they do videos of, like, being fat together and traveling and those hardships. All of that. But recently, she dropped something that stunned people and is now her, like, second most viral video. She is asking airlines to give free extra tickets to fat people. Literally, free extra seats. If they cannot fit in one seat, they get extra seats.
Let's just state facts. Plus size travel.
Like, what are they trying to do? I get the fact that I get why she's doing it, because she got that little bit of clout and now it's like her image and this is how she's gonna make money and she's gonna get famous and she's gonna have all this money and she's gonna be known by everybody and everybody's gonna love her. Like this, like, I get it. We uplift and we promote and we encourage motherfuckers to have bad lifestyles, because if we don't, then we bully and we're rude and we just can't understand and yeah, like, it's honestly, I don't want to say it should be illegal because it shouldn't be. You should be able to say whatever the fuck you want, but it needs to be, I don't want to say censored either, because I don't like that shit, because I get censored for the way I talk. But if I'm gonna get censored for the way that I talk, I don't want to fucking say that they should either. But they are literally killing people. They are encouraging people to be unhealthy. They're telling people, like, if you get fat like me and you make TikToks like me, you can get famous like me. It's crazy that society is really being tricked by this shit. That it's like they see like, oh, well, I got to be nice to her, because if not, then I'm going to feel bad inside. Whenever they're not thinking about the whole picture, about how this woman is encouraging people to be fat. She is making it seem okay. Anyone that's on a weight loss journey, trying to find a way to quit their weight loss journey, will see this as motivation to be like, oh, it's okay to be fat. Oh, I get this for being fat. Oh, I'm not the only one that gets to go through this for being fat. Oh, I can get famous and money for being fat. It's encouraging and ruining people's lives, man. Obesity is like one of the top 10 deadliest diseases in America right now. I think it might be top 5. Let me Google it. Okay, so I don't know if I Googled this right, but it says obesity death ranking. According to National Institutes of Health, obesity and overweight together are the second leading cause of preventable death in the United States. close behind tobacco use for third. Yeah, fucking that's crazy. Top 2 of most preventable deaths in America. That's sad, and we encourage it. We give people a platform for doing it. Hey, man. Let's just start promoting druggies. I guess we're kind of doing like rap and shit, but I think obesity is worse than drugs. Obesity worse than drugs. Yeah, so they're finding obesity is the most serious problem. It is linked to a big increase in chronic health condition and significantly higher health expenditures, and it affects more people than smoking, heavy drinking, and poverty. And that's by rand.org. Almost positive that's like a reputable source, but if that's true, that's insane, man. More dangerous than smoking, heavy drinking, or poverty. And we uplift it. Good. Kudos, America. Proud of y'all. Y'all are amazing.
Travelers need more space. And many people agree that plane seats are too small, even for the average size person. As a plus size traveler myself, I know how uncomfortable and unsafe it can be to squeeze into a tiny airplane seat. We are not—
Yeah, for the person next to you. That's who it's unsafe for. you got all your body sitting on this motherfucker to where you can't even breathe. That's who it's unsafe for. Not you. Give the regular people an extra fucking ticket. You need to fly. You need to charter a Greyhound. You do not need no extra fucking seat.
Asking for special treatment or luxury accommodations. We simply want enough space to travel comfortably and safely without fear of being discriminated against because of our size. It's truly that simple. Let's work together to make air travel more inclusive and accommodating for everyone.
Why? Like, first of all, the petition is called Protect Fat People. Like, it's always a call for protection. Who is harming you? Like, in the kindest way possible, because I actually care about your health. Nobody but yourself, literally. I'm sorry.
Honestly,
that's it.
Yeah.
You protect against yourself, to be honest.
And all the people that support her and comment, you go, girl. Don't let nobody change you. You are beautiful just the way you are. Y'all are the problem. Y'all are making this woman kill herself. You don't give a fuck about her. All you want to do is make sure that you look good. You are virtue signaling. I just learned what the hell that word meant, so I hope I used it right. But you guys are fucking terrible. You are so bad.
The comments have been ruthless, though. Somebody said, if only there was an easy way to fix this. Somebody else said, I'm 6'10", I get cramped, but I don't deserve anything. I'm not better than anyone to pay for what you need or make a change. Facts. Another person said, it is special treatment, though. Disabled people with service animals, for example, do not get more free space to accommodate them. Another person made a great point that was different than most people's. Free seats are great, but airlines will increase the prices for everyone to make up for the loss, plus the cost of longer seatbelt for every chair. And, I'd say that that's probably just like common sense in business, but I genuinely do not think that most people understand that or understand how any of those practices work or like what would happen if they instated some kind of policy like that. The ramifications would be wild. Airline travel would completely change if this happened. It's like
it'd be all obese people. I mean, they're getting a free seat for free. Like, it'd be honestly, it probably would even make their prices go up for all the gas that the airlines would have to spend.
During COVID, if people demanded that everybody be able to fly private, like I want to be on a plane by myself because I don't want to get sick because I deserve that, because I deserve to be protected. Can you imagine if somebody called for that? I see those two things as being very, very similar. Now, this story quickly made its way around social media. This is from Daily Mail. Plus-size influencer demands FAA and airlines to give fat flyers as many free seats as they need to spread themselves out, and admits that other passengers may have to foot the bill.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
The comments on our Daily Mail were very funny. One lady said, how about I pay less for my size 0 clothes than for your size 18? Less material, less labor time.
Oh, God.
Another person says, your size, although not so uncommon anymore, is still exceptional. You need to accept that there will be things you cannot do. If you do not like it, then you need to adjust yourself to the world around you. Do not expect the world to adjust to you. Your life will be so much better if you start taking accountability for your life and your choices and your body and your health, because then you will not be relying on everybody else to affirm you or bend a knee. You have more power to change things in your life if you take accountability. It's just how it works. I mean, seriously, like people are so unwilling to take control of their health, especially when there are amazing companies like Bon Charge out there to help you the entire world.
She's smooth with her ads, man.
We all need to take accountability. Otherwise, it's going to keep going downhill just like this. And basically, like, nobody is on this woman's side. Like, everybody agrees with this. Daily Loud posted it. Plus-size traveler demands free seats. Somebody said, I'm sorry, if I have to pay an extra $100 because my luggage is 1 pound over, you're paying for extra seats. Which is, it's...
I'm honestly kind of shocked that there's so much backlash on this. I just did a video about obese people not long ago. I think it was a Brett Cooper video. But everybody was on the obese person side. They was all like, you go girl, you're beautiful, don't let nobody change you, yeah. I'm honestly kind of shocked that people are being real. I genuinely believe Twitter is like saving people's opinions nowadays. Like I since we're not in this social media blackout censorship where every single thing that goes against what the woke agenda is promoting isn't being banned, and that they can actually say stuff on Twitter now, I think that's honestly saving society. The fact that we can actually have discourse and call people out on their bullshit and not be censored for being rude. I know some of these were on a website, or some of the comments looked like they was on a website from a news article, but I would assume that the news articles that talking shit would allow that. But I doubt that Facebook and stuff would allow just all this realness. I mean, it's rude, to be fair, but at the same time, like, it's not. It's really not rude, dude. It's being real.
Does that change how much the planes can carry? Other people obviously can't fly because other seats are taken up, but can they not bring their luggage on board because the weight is redistributed? I don't know. It brings up a lot of things. Like, this is not a simple fix. Somebody else said extra large entitlement. Actually, 6X, according to her TikTok. She then posted this video as a follow-up.
Have you heard stories of plus-size travelers being ridiculed, humiliated, or even removed from flights because of their size? It's a common fear among the plus-size community, and it's absolutely unacceptable. Join my petition calling...
You know what should be a common fear to y'all? Heart disease, diabetes, any other fucking health condition is more scary than you not being able to go fly somewhere. Like, what in the hell? And I know there are gonna be people talking about, well, sometimes medicine, sometimes this, sometimes that. Yes, there is a very, very small percent of people that cannot lose weight, and even then, I think that they can still lose weight. But most people can lose weight. I'll put a link up to that right here. Most people can lose weight. Y'all just don't want to. It may be harder for you. It may be not something that you want to do, but that's what you have to do. No one's given the same cards. Some people get played shitty cards. Some people have a slow metabolism and got to be very careful on what they eat, which is extra hard in America. But that's no excuse for you to just not care about your health, because all that is doing is showing that you're selfish and you only care about yourself and you're too lazy to do anything about it. It's not even like selfish because you don't care about yourself, but you care about being lazy more than you care about yourself and the people that love and care about you that will lose you early because you don't care about your health. There's so many reasons to be motivated to lose weight, and yet they all pretend that it's just not needed. It is 100% needed. It's selfish as fuck to not want to lose weight.
FAA to require all airlines to have a written official customer of size policy for plus size travelers. This policy will provide accessible additional seats, clear communication, reimbursement, accommodations, and employee training. All plus size passengers should be provided with an additional seat or two or three, depending.
Okay, she's just gonna like regurgitate everything. I was about to say it would be so much easier to make tangible lifestyle changes than to go after the entire FAA. But like, obviously this is more fun. This is how she's getting attention. She's getting affirmed online. Like, obviously people want to do that because this is what our society rewards. Rather than, you know, being responsible and making changes private. Everybody just wants the attention. It's disgusting. The comments, we're not having it. Once again, rightfully so. This person said... I
think another reason why obese people like to be obese is that they turn into a fetish. Like, it's easier for them to get men. I don't know about easier, but they are more wanted. Even if they're ugly or they got a shit personality or if they're already bigger, the bigger you get, the more of a fetish you become and the more attention you get from men, and it like gives them this reward. And men are just not just as much to blame as a person, but they are partially to blame for, I don't know, because I get everybody has their own preference, but bro, you are attracted to a health condition. You're attracted to someone that you're not gonna have that long. I get everyone has a preference, but man, that is a terrible preference to be attracted to. It's someone that's actually in dire need of change.
It's like when people petition Starbucks to not charge for alt milks. If something costs extra, why should everybody pay for it if they don't want it? Somebody else said, if you need 2 seats, you pay for 2 seats. Free seats will result in price hikes for every other seat to cover the loss. Somebody else said, why are Americans like this? I do not know. I would love to tell you. It's embarrassing. Somebody else said, is there a petition I can sign which is against this bullshit? Now, like, speaking of the petition, let's take a look. I went over to change.org where all terrible things happen. Now, at the point that I'm filming right now, this petition has over 8,000 signatures, so who knows where it'll be when we actually post this. But let's read some of this. She writes, air travel should be comfortable and accessible for everyone, regardless of size. As plus-size travelers, my partner and I have unfortunately experienced discrimination and discomfort while flying during a flight from past.
How do you even have someone that's just as obese as you as a partner? As a, like, how do you all even have sex? If it's a man, like, his shit got to be shriveled all the way up inside of him. Maybe he's got a little bit of something, but still, like, you got so much to push through to even get inside of her. And if it's a woman, it's still like, I don't know, bro. I'm about to gag thinking about it.
Let's go to Denver. My fiance was subjected to hateful comments, disapproving looks, and even refusal to sit next to them, amounting to discrimination. Similarly, on another flight, I was forced to occupy only 1 seat with a movable armrest that caused me pain and bruises. Being forced to occupy only 1 seat can result in pain and vulnerability to poor treatment from fellow passengers, including hateful comments, disapproving looks, and even refusal to sit next to them. This mistreatment of plus-size passengers is unacceptable, and it highlights the urgent need for better policies that protect the dignity and rights of all passengers, regardless of size. Unfortunately, plus-size passengers often experience discomfort and discrimination while flying. The lack of a uniform customer of size airline policy is unacceptable and it must be addressed. Okay, my first thought as I'm reading this is like how privileged this entire thing is. We throw around the word privileged a lot.
I'm gonna say something that y'all probably don't want to agree with, but if I was saying earlier about how there are some people that just cannot lose weight, and I don't know if that is 100% true or not, but if it is 100% true that there is literally nothing that they can do to lose weight, maybe they can like stay a certain size, but they'll still be obese. Those people should have it like on a medical card that they deserve a free seat because they literally cannot. Okay, not a free seat. Okay, not a free seat, but it should like if they literally cannot lose weight, like they have no option and they're obese and they just can't live a normal life, then I think health insurance should step in to help them out because it isn't really. I get that life's not fair and that you have to deal with your battles, but I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about that. I don't really know. I kind of feel the health insurance should cover it to a certain extent, but then again, I kind of don't. I don't know, man. Because as long as if other health conditions are covered to where they like pay for stuff like to help you get accommodated because of your health risk, you have to pay more to get like a handicap ramp or something, and healthcare pays for that, then healthcare should also help people that cannot lose weight get accommodated better. But like I said before, most people can lose weight, so that's a very, very, very small percent of people that would even qualify for this.
But imagine being so privileged that you are creating a problem out of nothing. You're demanding that somebody bend a knee to you. And the reason why you're doing that is because you've just let yourself go and you've indulged in this gluttonous culture. There are people that are literally starving to death on the other side of the world, and you're asking for free things because you've eaten too much. Like, that is the most American thing ever, and it's embarrassing.
Oh God,
it truly
is.
That is privilege. Right there. This whole thing. Every time I read one of these stories, it's like I'm literally just in awe. And also she brought up the rights of plus-size passengers. The word rights gets thrown around so much now that I don't even think people know what it means anymore. Neither of us, me or this woman, have any right to ideal airline seating. I would love to be in first class all the time, have one of those bed seats. I don't have a right to that. If I paid for it, I would expect to be seated there and get it. I don't have a right to be comfortable. If I buy a ticket on Spirit Airline, I'm going to be uncomfortable, and you know what? That's fine. I don't have a right to have a better seat. Maybe it doesn't have the TV screen that I wanted, but I can't say that I have a right to anything better. That's not how it works. And you say in the petition and in your TikToks that it's not special treatment, but that's literally what you are asking for. For example, you say the FAA must require that all airlines implement a clear customer of size policy that prioritizes the comfort and well-being of all passengers. This policy should include clear guidelines on accommodating larger passengers, such as providing larger seats, seatbelt extenders, and alternative seating arrangements. Here are some policies to ensure plus-size passengers are accommodated and treated with respect while flying. Provide accessible and additional seats. All plus-size passengers should be provided with an extra free seat or even 2 or 3 seats, depending on their size.
Did she write this herself, or did she have like someone write it for her? Because it seems like a lawyer
Nobody
wrote that
needs
shit.
3 seats. I'm sorry. No, cannot happen. You want airlines to give you free things and for other paying customers to sacrifice less expensive seats and more seating options because you don't want to take control of your health. That is not how the world works. Maybe you think it is because of this deranged society we live in, but that's not how it works. And
why is everybody so entitled nowadays? I would like to say social media, but I don't see even how social media will make people feel entitled. If anything, it should make you feel not oppressed, but it should make you feel like bullied, you know? The internet is so well, it should be ruthless. I guess everyone gets in their echo chambers and they're uplifted and they're brainwashed and they're thinking that however they feel is right. I just don't see how society's gotten so entitled. At least Western countries, maybe it's just America, but I would assume Western countries are all like that, to where they just feel entitled to stupid shit that they don't even deserve, and they think that they deserve it just because of the way they look or the way they act or the way that or how they was born. I don't know. All that shit's just crazy as hell to me, man. This a lot of the shit in America's got to stop, but for sure this obesity encouraging, promoting, you know, all the stuff that obese people get for being obese, whenever it's should be something that is not rewarded, is insane, man. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of that video. If you guys got anything to say about the video, let me know down below. You know, I'll read every single comment. And if you fuck with y'all, boy, well, y'all please give me a subscription. With that said, deuces.
But that's just how it's supposed to be. She thinks she leeching probably, but she won't get nothing from me. Say you let me, I doubt it. I'll fuck around and pay the fee. It's a whole lot of hate up in your eyes, and I can see it.
Hate only your eyes, and you've been praying on my down.